Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, feel free to browse around, have a look at our videos. We post daily tips and tricks to help you live a herbal, natural, holistic lifestyle. So we'd love to have you with us on our journey. And in today's video, we're going to complete our crystal series that we started about a week ago, talking about all sorts of crystals and just using crystals in your living space and how to get the best out of your purchase. In today's video, we're also going to cover some tips and tricks to help you make the best decision in buying your crystals, as well as some tips in terms of finding your supplier, buying from other people, collecting crystals. So let's get started. So obtaining crystals for your collection can be a lot of fun. However, you do need to be prepared in order to make the right decision. So using the guidelines that we will talk about in this video, you will hopefully be able to make informed and appropriate choices so you are happy with the purchases and you feel that they are right for you and for your situation. So when you're first getting started, the world of crystals can be a bit overwhelming. There's different types, different patterns and effects of each crystal. It's best to do as little research as possible in the very beginning and just focus on one or two crystals to work with. So basically, I'd really recommend, if you can look within, just see what are the issues that you are wanting to work on. What are the underlying emotions? What are the concerns that you have? What is it that you want to get out of the crystal? Just sit down and just reflect. Get a pen and paper and just reflect on what is it that you want to get out of the crystal, and then you'll be directed to the best crystal out there, either by the manufacturer or by your own intuition. So the most important thing, I guess, when looking for a crystal is finding the right supplier. Crystals right now are sold online everywhere: AliExpress, eBay, Amazon, some specialty crystal shops and stuff, and you just kind of really need to find your real good supplier that you can rely on for crystals, good quality ones, authentic, genuine. So when you're buying crystals, it really helps to do your research. You can look up some crystal shops, ask friends, ask people who have tried particular shops or online stores and they have had good experience with them. It really helps. Just get your friends to join in and just help each other along the journey. So if you know a crystal healing practitioner, simply ask them where they source their stones. Perhaps they will sell to you as well, and that way you would be able to trust them. The main thing is just visit as many people and places as you can, feel the atmosphere. So when visiting your supplier, make sure that you ask questions and just be able to receive helpful answers and advice. So many stones on the market today are heat treated, they're dyed, they're grown artificially in a laboratory. Ask the supplier where their stones come from. If they're unwilling to discuss it, just think twice about buying. Go to another store, go to another online market or many other fair and trade shows out there that supply crystals. They also have the same guidelines. So get to know your retailer and trust your own intuition. There are also many online crystal companies, but the disadvantage here, unfortunately, when you are buying from an online store is that you do not get to see or feel or handle the stone before you buy. So your personal experience of the stone is really important, I believe, in particular if you want it for healing. For example, when I was new to crystals, I came across these gorgeous agate slices and I asked the retailer and she told me that they were polished and dyed. So it kind of, to be honest, it kind of put me off, but I had so much respect for her because she just told me the truth, and then I was okay with not purchasing them, and then I headed off to the next crystal. So yeah, you just have to really develop that trust with your local retailer, and that way you will be able to head down to the store whenever you want and just feel the crystal. And it's best also when you feel drawn to a particular crystal or gemstone, simply just take two pieces, little pieces, hold them in your palm and see if you can feel any sort of vibration, tingling, any vibration that you feel or changes in your body, temperature, emotion. And then if you feel drawn to that crystal and you feel that it is right for you and you are obviously wanting to purchase it, then go ahead and purchase it. And I've especially noticed that with lapis lazuli. So the night before, I researched lapis lazuli, and I was extremely interested in it, also because of history and its strong origin in Mesopotamia as well as ancient Egypt. So I was really drawn to it from that side, and I went in and I asked for it, and as soon as I actually just touched the lapis lazuli, just put it on the palm of my hand, I felt that vibration, and that tingling sensation was quite strong to the point where I just had to put it down. And it was actually the first time ever for me that I've felt that kind of vibration from a crystal, so I was a bit shocked, and then I decided to purchase it, and it's been a lovely addition to the decor as a decor piece, along with some other crystals to help remove negative energy. And I'll hopefully do a video tour of the crystal collection that I have. If you're interested, do let me know. So if you're into collecting crystal, bear in mind that it will be quite expensive, so you need to pay attention, you need to do your own research and pay attention to any sales going on in your local area. For example, that store had a 30 to 50% sale going on, absolutely amazing. And you might also want to look locally if you live in a area where there's a lot of stones and gemstones that's known for that. You might want to look in beaches or rivers if that's something that you are interested in. Also, your local museum may know of a geological group or a club who you can go out and join in and really just go on adventures collecting all sorts of different stones and gemstones. It might be a really wonderful experience to see rocks in veins in their natural habitat. Live in a granite area, for example, it might also be possible to find stones with small quartz crystals embedded in them. And it's best to join a group so that you do not get into trouble for trespassing. That might be an issue. So if you're wanting to buy a crystal for other people, friends, family, for example, some crystal experts suggest that you should choose your own crystal rather than choose them for other people. Again, this is based on what you see is necessary. I don't see a problem with it, to be honest, because I feel like it's really nice to gift a crystal to someone if you feel and if you know what they're going through. For example, they're going through grief or they're going through some kind of loss. It would be really nice and therapeutic as well to gift, for example, a rose quartz or a any kind of uplifting crystal that would help them to get to really kind of bring in that positive vibes and just really help them to heal, basically. And it would also carry much more importance and much more significance to the crystal as a gift. So also because of personal interaction between the holder and the stone, that's why they do suggest that it might be good for some people to purchase their own crystal. That way, as we said with the lapis lazuli, they'll be able to feel the vibration to whatever crystal they feel drawn to. But yeah, that's just a matter of choice. So if you do decide to choose a crystal for someone, I highly recommend you do. All you need to do is just really tune in and ask your intuition. Visualize the person and ask if the stone is right for them. So the beauty and variety of crystals means that you will always find something to suit your own purpose and your price range. So the question is, should I get the tumbled or the raw version of the stone? Well, I much prefer getting the raw polished version of the stone, just because I want the stone to be in its most natural state as possible. It's very beautiful to look at, and I feel that the energy is more accessible, yet this is just a matter of debate. And I do have some very beautiful tumbled versions of one of the most favorite stones out there, like lapis lazuli, amethyst, and other stones. So I will do a tour. If you're interested, let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please let us know in the comments description below if you are interested in seeing more crystal and gemstone videos. Take care and have a great day. Bye bye.